Hello, everybody. Just testing out how things are going here. Got to change the thing. Oh, I was like, why am I hearing myself? Definitely, it's because I have a stream open. Lucky Duck, hello. Thank you for coming in. I'm surprised you clicked on something that said Yu-Gi-Oh, and you were like, you know what? I'm gonna click on that. You know what? I appreciate you. We're really gonna try to get these gems here because I've been way behind on this event. I thought, hey, I play Speedroids a lot, and Speedroids is a water is a Speedroids is a water. No, Speedroids is a wind deck. So I was like, hey, it's cool. I'll just speed through the event, if you will. Um, there is 5 days left, and I'm not doing too hot. Took all your willpower. Well, I appreciate all of your willpower, every single one of it. Every single one of all your willpowers. Wait, I forgot to change the deck. Hold on. Wait, did I? I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it because I was using a bad Gusto deck before. So we are just gonna hope that I changed it. We're just gonna hope that that's the case. Yeah, those are speedrun cards. Now, do they do anything? No. I kind of, I kind of want to just like summon Yo-Yo and then special talk at Tomborg and then hope I don't die. This is fine. This is okay. 5 days ready to grind more. I do. No, I actually like do because nor like in a lot of events I have really bad decks for them. Here I literally have the perfect deck. I might also try to open for Ice Barriers, which is another new deck that's like really popular. And if you know anything about me, you know I love me some Ice Barriers. Also, weren't you streaming earlier? I saw you pulled up the stream. I was like doing stuff around the house, but I just had like it on in the background. How did that go? All about the new decks. I'm pretty sure the only deck you know is Dinosaur, um, and even then, no is a little bit of a stretch. We're just gonna do this. This is fine. They can't hurt me if they don't know me. I guess I could have also just made. Yeah, this is. So here's the problem, right? This sucks. You may hop back on later. Hey, yo. That'd be kind of sick. I've kind of finished everything I need to do except for checking in on the clothes every now and then. So you never know. You never know. Maybe I'll be around to watch you absolutely not die to bosses. This is fine. What are they gonna do against one guy? This is one guy. But this is I've never known. Look, you knew that you had to read. Oh, come on. Well, at least I get to use this. Or not. I guess I don't. Goddamn. Yeah, that's fine. I was like, oh, at least I get to grab a thing from my deck. Apparently, I don't get the luxury to. What can you do though? Harpies feather. Are you kidding me? Okay, so hold on. You're telling me you had Harpies Feather Duster, Called by the Grave, Gadarla. Now, what are you gonna? Marinces Pascalis. Huh. That's not great for me personally. Is it fine? No. No. Oh. Wait, can I do anything here? I mean, I could droll, but that's like about it. Which is like all right. Hmm. So if I droll, it means they can't really add anything back, but they can still go Coral and Amendment me, and then kill me. So 4 souls would be so fire to stream. Oh, don't even tempt me. We'll get Shmi on a call right now. No, I think it honestly would be. It's just I've actually forgotten a lot about that game. I know it's obviously very like it's a pretty simple gameplay loop. Um, but I forgot exactly how the combat works. I need to play that again. I think we just stopped playing because Race was like, "Nah, I'm good actually." Okay, this all of this may be a problem. Every single part of what is happening here. Granted, my hand sucked. Theirs was kind of goated, but at the end of the day, what can you do? Um, man, oh man, Joel really didn't do anything against him. Personally, I think I'm wasting my time here, but you never know. Maybe I'll draw something. The biggest hater for real. True. Honestly, true. Oh boy. Can you just fight me? Just fight me. Fight me. Thank you. Okay, so I guess if I draw, I have like a lot of one card starters. So if I draw them, then it's like okay. So I can Gadarla over the Gimmer Aegarine. Marbled Rock doesn't do anything. What? Argonaut. Okay, well that makes things a lot easier. Because then I could just Gadarla over it. Please just fight me. Look, that's at the end of the day what we want. Do we get that? No. Well, that's another Joel and Lockbird, um, which is not great, but at least I can kill Argonaut, so that's something. I'll do it. Does this do anything? Not necessarily, but at least what? I didn't know that had that effect. This is news to me. I what? Surely I'm not gonna die, right? What does this do? If this card is sent, you can target a Marincess, add it to hand. Um, can they get places? Hopefully not. Pescalis with no effect. Gotcha. Sea Angel when you already have Battle Ocean. Birds, I know their power well. When did birds come into the equation? The only bird here, oh yeah, Droll and Lockbird. Look, this is Droll, and this is Lockbird. I don't know why his name is Droll. I guess his parents didn't like him. Marin says Blue Tang is maybe a problem. Yeah, yeah. What do they have in the extra deck? A bunch of stuff that can kill me? That's probably true. I really needed to draw like a starter card there because that would have actually made a big difference. Instead, I drew Droll and Lockbird. Hmm. I don't think he locks up the bird. I think the bird locks him up. It's kind of like a little game they play. Otherwise, it would be locked bird, right? Oh, this is a problem. Like everything that is happening here is bad for me. Crystal Heart. What? Why are you going to Crystal Heart? What do you have? What? Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense. Put the clamps on. I guess that is what happens. This is just all around awful for me. I'm not really sure why he banished Seahorse. Um, he- but sure, you can get Seahorse if you want. Coral Triangle. All right, fair enough. I that does add something. Add Marincess Trap. I think I'm cooked actually because if they add, hmm, let's see what they add. Or they'll just add nothing, and that's fine too. Must not like horses from the sea. But like, look at her though. She's so cute, surrounded by bubbles, as any good seahorse. I'm not entirely sure why they didn't add the trap, but I'll take it. Please, Terratop one time for the fans. Well, Called by the Grave is certainly not the card that is gonna get me out of this. This was probably some of the worst drawing I've ever done with this deck, which is a real shame because it is pretty consistent. But it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches, or in this case, roll with the bubbles. I actually like Marincess as a deck. They're pretty cool. Not entirely sure what they do except for summon one big thing and then just kind of hit you, but I guess that's enough. You could stop playing the game. You could just fight. You could just kill me. I'm right here, wide open. I've got nothing. They're just styling on me. The drawing was the friends we made along the way. But like I really needed to draw my friend though. I needed to draw specifically my friend. And instead I drew old man or hand. Now here's the thing about this card. It says called by the grave. So are the zombies just saying like, bro, you're next, you're gonna die? Because if so, that was so me. When I was a kid, I literally was like a child. Me and my mom walked in an elevator and there was like an old man there. And my mom said that I told this man, "Hey, mister, you're going to die soon, right?" I'm sorry, mom. I don't know what. I guess I was curious. I didn't mean no harm. I was just asking a question, you know. When I was a kid, I was a child. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. But yeah, I don't think Bro took kindly to that. I think he also is probably dead at this point because it's been like a couple decades at this point. I was very little. Rest in peace, old man. And yeah, the game just was like, nah, you don't actually get to do anything. I'm sorry that I'm covering this up, but what do you want me to say? He could have killed me 5 minutes ago. I just want to point that out. He didn't need to do this. This right here, unnecessary. Unnecessary violence. I'm just vibing to the music. This game has better music than it has any right to. Like I said in a previous stream, like you did you didn't even attack me with the big one. Come on. I feel insulted by that. I actually might just roll for Ice Barrier. You know what? You know what, chat? Let's roll for Ice Barrier. I want to play some Ice Barrier. um, I do have some gems. I have a lot of gems. This game gives you so many gems. If there's one thing I'm going to praise this game for doing, is being very free to play friendly. If there's anything that gets you into Yu-Gi-Oh, it should not be the gameplay because that's not it. Um, this is also not the pack we're going to. It should be the fact that you get to play a simulator that doesn't want your money. 100% necessary violence? No, 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 no. I was dead. I was dead and gone. I guess we'll open up some packs. See what we get. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna skim. I'm not gonna open them one by one. That's a lot of white. That's all I'm saying. Uh, these are cards for sure. Give me some more. That's not what I need. That's not what I need at all. That was one SR, by the way. I mean, that's a voiceless voice card, and that's three of the same. Brionac, the magical ice dragon. Thank you, Brionac, the magical dragon of the ice barrier. You could be double dead, consider that. Hey, you don't know that. Can I get ultra rares that aren't exactly Raid Raptor Bloom Vulture? I would appreciate it. Oh, I have Gorgeous. That's one of the 50 cards we need. Trishula, I already have Trishula. Don't need it. Don't need it. Look at how many gems. I love how I literally just said this game is very free. Whoa! Whoa! Hold on, bro's shiny. Okay, I take it all back. This is great. Give me more than one UR and I'll forgive you. That's two URs. That's better than one, I suppose. The bare minimum. I've wasted all of my gems to craft ice barriers. What did I walk away with? Okay, actually, Glossy Trishula just look at this. Look at this card. Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, one of the most legendary cards of all time. And I got Lancia. Let's go. Hold on. We kind of we came out swinging over here. Hold up. What should we do? We should go to deck, and then we actually have to update our Ice Barrier deck because I do, in fact, have an Ice Barrier deck. Staring intently. Thank you. You have to look at this. Well, don't look at the bad cards I have here, um, because there's a lot of them. Look at the good ones. I only have one of this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to think. Well, okay, so I'm gonna. I guess I should better this deck first and then build from that. So let's do that. Um, First, let's mass dismantle. Batch generate. Nope. Let's actually dismantle all extra cards, which gives me some stuff. Now we have to go to the dismantle selected cards. We go to SR and Ultrar. We are going to get some stuff. So I don't need 4 Brionac, Dragon of the Ice Barriers, for sure. I can tell you that much. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3. Um, I don't need this. I don't need more than one of this. I feel like I don't need 2 pack bits. I do not need any Raid Raptor things. If you have a Gate Guardian, I don't want to play Gate Guardian though, so bye. Raid Raptor Rising. This thing takes 5 level 13 winged beast monsters to summon. You ever see that? Ain't that a hoot and a holler? I think that's all the stuff we get. Master Tao the Chanter. What do you do? Nothing? Good. Gate Guardian. Merc of the Goatee. I don't feel like I'm gonna play Goatee, but you never know, I suppose. Hey. Alright. Now we craft another one of this. We get rid of this guy. Probably get rid of this guy, because he's not very good. There's a lot of stuff that in this deck that I just added because of filler. Um, but I think there's room for improvement here. I don't need this. I don't really need you either, so I'll just put this guy. I'm sorry, regular Trish. You're not as cool as glossy Trish. So we'll just do that. We'll have both of these guys. We also didn't pull a single one of the. Hold on. What's it called? You're staring at the bad ones? No, stare at the good ones. There's so many good ones. Wait, this guy, that's the one I want. Mirror Mage. Um, I guess I could also use the girl, right? Send an Ice Barrier monster from hand to grave. Neither player can activate spell cards. Wasn't there a better one though? This one. When you control, both players must set spell cards before activating them and cannot activate them until the next turn. This is like probably better, right? Cause like, yeah, yeah, I think this is just better. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, what do we remove from this deck to make it better? Also, we definitely need to play all these. We don't want this thing. We don't need this guy. Probably want one of this, like another one. We don't need Nibiru. Who needs Nibiru? Don't need Winds over Ice Barrier. They're all bad because Yu-Gi-Oh. But look, look at he. This is the ain't this the cutest thing you ever done see? I don't need Ice Knight. Who needs Ice Knight? Not me. And this guy. This is probably a okay deck. I just have to figure out the ratios. Now, can I actually build it? Is the thing. Batch generate. Yes. It's gonna cost me a lot, but like, oh, just no glossies. All right, fair enough. Understandable. Save. And now what we do is we go duel, water wind, copy from my deck. I'm sorry, Speedroids, you were pretty good, but Ice Barrier is Ice Barrier. And now we edit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We can add in Ghost Mourner and Droll. And I think this gets us where we want to go. What? Oh, right, because Barone. Barone the Fleur. Uh, what are we working with? Probably nothing. Maybe another Trish, sure, why not? Let's do it. Now we're about to see the power of Ice Barrier. I love the fact that this deck is finally, in some way, relevant. Um, because I think it's a real shame that it just never got the love it deserved from Konami. Like all cards were bad. They got a structure deck and it was pretty bad. Had some good cards. It's just can't really get where you want to go. This is terrible. I don't actually have like a play that I could make. Um, yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Actually, you know what? There is one thing I want to change. Ignore that. Don't even think about what you just saw. You saw nothing. What I want to do actually is I want to go here. So here's the thing. Hexa happens to be a starter for the deck. So I want to play three. And because I want to play three, means I can play one less of another one. So I can play like one less of General Wayne, who is not great. Granted, Zuijin isn't great either. Let's do this. Let's do Regeki. I'm actually screaming at my computer, Regeki! And Lightning Storm. Let's do that. And now we are good to go. Water, wind, fire away. I'm gonna drink some water. Rageki. That's you see, it's a real good card when you can yell it out loud. Don't you just love non once per turn search a monster? Add an exterior monster from deck to hand. Simple as that. They just gave this deck that. Um, this might be a what? Do you already have? Do you already have Terratop or not Terratop, Takatomborg? Did you just choose to search the other one? What? Totem Bird. What? I've been bamboozled. Okay, hold up. I've been bamboozled. So here's the thing, right? What do? You can target us, set it. Okay, you don't have one. I've never seen this one. This is not one of the ones that people use, right? I don't even know. This thing might be a problem though. So you get to like just add 50 cards. Is that what's going on? Add up to 2 face-up Magispectre Pendulums from extra deck to hand. Then add up to 2 with different names from the deck to face-up extra. This card is insane. Like it's crazy. Wild. What is it? Majesty Pegasus? What the heck? What? Can you just add anything? Add up to 2 Magispectre Pendulum monsters. This is not a Magispectre. Oh, okay, well. Reading the card explains the card, turns out. And now we just get to summon everything. What do? Add a field spell? Add a Magispectre trap. Okay. So Totem Bird is only here to make, or because like Speedra Takatomborg makes it pretty easily. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I'm really glad that this Regeki is gonna go hard. Hopefully, if I can add everything. Well, I'm gonna. They do get to add everything. Actually, this is everything, or everything, as one might say. If you can Pendulum Summon level 4, you can Pendulum Summon this face-up card from the extra deck. Please no. You could attach one special. Oh, you got Kieran too. Uh-oh. Well, this may be a problem. Because Kieran can bounce my stuff. Thinking. I could probably... Hmm. I wonder. I mean, the fact that I get Medallion is nice. Just because I get to search for, like, everything, like, every extender that I want. But I'm going to have to really work hard for what I'm doing here. If a monster is tributed, detach one to special summon one. Okay. By the way, I would like to point out for those that don't know in chat, these cards can't be destroyed by card effects or targeted. None of these Magispectre guys can. I don't know about this one. This one I guess can, but like all the normal ones like Unicorn, Raccoon, Nekomata, they can't. So Regeki actually does nothing to this board. It's a little funny that way. But we're sure gonna try to do things. We are sure gonna try. Look at this. They literally added everything. They don't have any more spaces in their board. Um, all right, this 6th card better be good. Oh, oh, Ghost Mourner now is what you're saying. This is when I get Ghost Mourner. All right, understandable. Uh, I don't know. Ice Barrier. Are you gonna negate it? Please, please do. Actually, yes. Let's go. All right. So now I get to destroy two of their monsters, which is something. Just let me do it. Let me do it. Don't think. Just let me do it. It doesn't even matter. They have every other card in existence anyways. Card to add from deck to hand. I think I should add Gorgeous. Now this is gonna hurt, but we're gonna try. Hexa. There's like no way in hell that this goes through. But if they what? Oh right, they could just do that. Because it's not a quick effect. All right, understandable. I tried. He's cooking. No, I'm not. I really I tried. Magic Spectre there was a little too rough. I'm also like learning this deck because I have no idea how to play it. But this is a good event to learn, I suppose. Hey, we get to go first. All right. So now hopefully we do get to actually cook. Sorry, we tried. We tried. If they had actually destroyed my guy, I could bring him back. I had a revival spell, but I don't have a summon another thing spell. Hey, yo, hold up. This might be it. Medallion of the Ice Barrier. Let's actually add. So check this out. I'm gonna add Mirror Mage. I'm gonna normal summon you. What? What do you have? All right. Well, I'm gonna do this. Discarding you. So Mirror Mage has an effect when it goes to grave to search. So I'm gonna special summon Hexa. You have a summon another thing spell? No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop lying. Quit lying to me. Add to hand. Hmm. I wonder. I guess I can add freezing chains. I can also add medallion because like that would be kind of neat. Yeah, because I already have gorgeous, so I could just medallion, and then I'll go activate gorgeous. This card is crazy. It's a special summon that gets you a guy back. Now I'll special summon, and then I'll get Speaker of the Ice Barrier. I'll activate Speaker. And then we will go for you. Lancia, Ancestral Dragon. This card is literally custom. One Truthful Duck. I don't think that's actually your name. I think you're lying. Uh, Mirror Mage. Send away Hexa. Get one. Get two. Get three. I'm pretty sure we have literally ran out of cards, is the thing. Or not ran out of cards, we ran out of space. Let's draw a bunch of cards. Hey, chat, do you want to see me draw 50 cards? We go for Coral Dragon. Wait, I don't have it. I don't have it in my extra deck. I'm so dumb. I don't think I have it in my extra deck. Do I not? I literally don't. I'm so angry. There's a card that lets you draw a bunch. I am the liar actually. I was so ready to summon a cool monster and instead we get Sheng Yang, who is pretty cool, but not the coolest. We also get to draw a card. A single card. Wait, actually that's a pretty good card. Hold on. That's a pretty great card. This is just gonna have to be fine. Cheng Ying, Lancia, and then two random tokens. Yeah, no, I have to fix this extra deck because I need animated. I forgot the name. Croca Dragon something. He draws a bunch of cards, discards to pop. What? Why are you hitting Cheng Ying? Lancia's gonna Lancia's gonna summon God on you. I mean, you can hit Cheng Ying if you want. It's just a little weird. Oh. Oh. I see what's going on. Well, I'm gonna negate your guy. How do you feel about that? I guess they don't like it when I do that. Understandable. I think this is fine though. I don't know what they end up doing here. I'm actually about to get pretty owned. I'm not gonna lie to you. I this is not great for me because this deck doesn't special summon at all, so Lancia doesn't do anything. What do I do? I mean, I have Lightning Storm. I'm gonna get Trish Zero, which is kind of crazy. If they let me, they might let me. This is not good. I'm not gonna lie to you. So the one thing is like I have Zuijin, but Zuijin doesn't do anything. That's not true. I could go for Coral Anemone if they don't do anything. So what does Empen actually do for them? Because he's 27 and I'm 3,000. So bro can't even hit over a Blue Eyes. Meanwhile, I'm over here. So what's really the what's really the problem here? You know, they're just gonna go full combo. What am I worried about? Kind of sucks that Lancia doesn't do anything against this deck, but I guess that's life, right? That's just how it is. I actually like Floandries, even though it's kind of a really boring deck and no one appreciates it that much. You know who appreciates it? I do. Also, after this game, I'm probably gonna take a small break just to go load stuff in the washer. What are you doing? Oh right, Chenging is immune to, or he's not immune to destruction, so he dies. Is this like at any moment? What? Add a Flundery spell trap. Okay, understandable. Well, this card's tribute once per battle during damage calculation. If this card battles an opponent's monster, banish a card from your hand. Okay, understandable. Can I do something about this? So I could do this, but this doesn't actually do anything. Well, let's see how far this gets us. So I'm gonna go you. I'm gonna eat your levels. That's level 2. That is not a lot of levels. We're just gonna fight. I actually kind of wanted him to have something there. Since he didn't, that kind of messed up my plan, but that's okay. Zuijin just is gonna sit there, looking fun. A card that looked like a penguin praying to Jesus. Oh, Fluanderies and Empen. I don't think he's praying to Jesus, but he kind of is. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait, this is a problem. Well, I mean, kind of, right? Because I go like you. I just summon regular Trish in defense, and I activate the effect, which banishes M-Pen, banishes Burageki, I guess, and banishes one from hand. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Droll wasn't doing anything, but I do have another Imperm, so. Alright, so now you don't have anything for this, surely. Hmm. So now here's the thing. I actually think I let this go. Um, I don't know if I have a way to beat them if they search like a big guy. So I actually have to. Cause yeah, they can only search a level 1 Fluander with this. Oh, I see the issue. I don't have a solution, but for the problem, but I do see what I have to do. It's very unlucky that Trish hit the one card in their hand that didn't do anything because everything else did. Like they just had another Robina. Reveal one Fluander monster in hand, banish one. Yeah, understandable. And they could just have another normal summon. Nothing I could do about that. They got me. Unfortunate. That was just I don't know. They had a really good hand. Nothing I could do about that. I really haven't won a single game this night. It's been quite a ride. But we are sure trying out here. We are sure trying. Um, is it Croco Dragon? Yes, I do have a Croco Dragon. So let's take away. Hmm, maybe this guy. He's not very good. He's like all right, right? He's like all right. We'll take away a Kraken. We'll try one more, and then we'll do the clothes. The clothes can wait. I must win. At the end of the day, just remember, chores are pretty neat, but the one thing neater than chores is getting your game on, as Jaden Yuki would say. Okay, well, this is a good hand. Let's see if we can actually get everything done that we need to. Oh, we're going second. Hold on. This is not great. If we're going second, we might be in a little bit of a problem. Or they might just disconnect. We don't know. Wait, what? Huh? Ayo? We'll take it. I mean, just one card. Don't really need speaker now, but I'll sure, sure, why not? All right, so we'll Revealer of the Ice Barrier. Love pitching Mirror Mage to speaker because it's just value. Special summon. I guess we could special summon Gorges, but we can search Gorges too. And there is you. You get your thing. Card to add to hand. We will add Freezing Chains. And then activate speaker. Activate Hexa. Send you. We can actually go for a few things here. The fact that I have regular Brionac, I don't know why, it's just so funny to me. Then we'll go you, Coral Dragon. Something tells me we'll not need Ghost Mourner in this duel. What is this? Oh, that's Gradle. That is Gradle. That could have been a little disastrous. We're gonna do Medallion. So the Gradles actually will steal your monsters, and we don't want that, turns out. So I'm just gonna try to kill them now. Activate, grab you. I guess what we can do is we can activate Tribute Revealer, get a bunch of tokens. I actually don't know if that was the best thing I could have done, but sure. And then we still get Ravenous Croco Dragon. Yes. And then optional effect to activate. We draw just every card in our deck. Rosa Dolphin. Yeah, Rosa Dolphin. Look at this. And if you click him, he dolphin squeaks. We got Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. That's a lot of draws. We can't really use any of them, but we will activate you. Select the card to target. So we target just Revealer for fun. Can we actually kill them this turn is the thing. We'll sure try. I think Sword Soul... No, Changing is not the greatest thing we could do here. We could do Lancia. And you would think this is almost enough. But luckily, I have one more ace up my sleeve. Speaker. This deck, like, it's hard to explain how much I love that this deck is good. This isn't even like a Ice Barrier Brionac. He's just the magical Ice Dragon. I will not activate your effect. I don't need it. What do you have? Nothing. Let me win. Let me win one time for the fans. Yes. Croco Dragon into the stratosphere with them. We did it. We beat the person that just set a snake and passed. Don't put your snakes on the field. They will get frozen. All right, and with that, I will take a short break to load the washing machine, but you can bet I'll be right back trying to earn a couple more gems or something. All right. Guess who finished doing the clothes? And by finished, I mean with one load, because after one always comes another. But I actually did an impressive amount of things today. Not only did I manage to eat some pizza, I also. What did I do? Took out the trash. That's what I did. I took out the trash, made the bed, washed the dishes, um, started doing the clothes. I'm feeling pretty amped because now all I have left in my calendar is being good at Yu-Gi-Oh. What? I didn't. I forgot this deck was playable. Are they just playing pure Lyrilusk? I mean, I guess they must. I'm not entirely sure why, but go for it. This card's pretty good. If you look at this card, you'll see take a Lyrilusk monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard, then special summon a Lyrilusk monster with a different name from your hand. So not only is it a free special summon, it also adds a card. Oh, it's the homie, Slower Swallow. He's kind of slow. Got left behind by his flock all the time. Poor guy. Okay, so let's see what you actually end up on. What? Once per turn, quick effect. You can detach two materials from this card. For the rest of this turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damages from attack involving this card. And it's also unaffected by other cards' effects. So, like, what do I do? What do I. Um. Not entirely sure how I out that card. We're just gonna medallion, I suppose. Sure. So basically, I cannot interact with this thing. Like I just can't kill you this turn. Is the thing. But I don't. I wasn't planning to anyway, so it's fine. Revealer. Activate. Ra. Special summon from deck. Hexa, I guess. And you grab. Hmm. If a monster is special summoned from the extra deck, return to the hand or shuffle. I think I do get frozen. It's not the greatest in terms of combo, but I do want more interruption. We can also go gorgeous. Bam. Special summon you. Wait, you can summon from hand too. What the heck? So from hand or grave. Wow, crazy. Hexa. We'll send Zuijin. And then Mirror Mage. Send Hexa. So the problem is I actually did this very wrong. Because I only get 2 tokens. I can technically go for Croc. Um, but it only gets me, I think, 2 draws. Crocodile. They're also not very good draws, but we don't talk about that. I will do this. And then use the effect. We'll grab you. And then you grab Lancia. Sure. I don't think there's a way for them to like win. Like I'm not entirely sure what they do here, because Fucho doesn't actually accomplish anything. It's just kind of there to stall one turn. I have a pop. Lancia does things. I'm not very scared. You know what? I'm not scared at all. Bring it on. Give me your best shot. I have Frozen Domain as well. Do I want to activate this? Yes. And then I can pop anything with Croco Dragon at any moment, so that's kind of nice. Now, what? Sure, that's fine. So the reason why this is fine is because I can go Lancia, select the monster to special summon. Now I get to special summon you, and I will change the battle position of a monster. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I can change the battle position of you. Technically, I can pop this other one, but do I want to? Is the thing. What are you gonna do? Make another Fucho? Is that what's going on? What do you possibly make here? Recital Starling. Okay, sure. Uh, activate effect. Let's go for you, and then we will change the battle position of a mon. All right. Sometimes it's just that easy. Return to menu. You see, chat. All we had to do was start winning. Tambo, hello, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. I did in fact win. This is my second win today. I'm very happy about it. This deck is crazy. It's bananas. I I don't know. I don't know what to say about this deck because like every time I look at it, I'm like, wow, they really just gave this deck like every custom card imaginable. And that being said, this is the worst hand that I could have drawn. Um, but we are gonna try our best. Wait, what? Oh, that's a mirror mage. I thought it was the other one. Okay, well, I guess Droll, Ghost Mourner, and a Dream is gonna have to be what's going on here. 90% of the time when you watch, waiting for the opponent's first turn to end. Um, yeah, welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh. So here, no, here's the thing, right? That is what happens if you don't draw hand traps. But if you look at this, um, these are the cards that I have. So if I was going second, what Yu-Gi-Oh has done, which is kind of a band-aid solution, but they've made it so you can interact a lot with your opponent, but it does have to be with hand traps. That's the only real way that you're gonna do it. Um, I'm actually not entirely sure if I'm gonna be able to win here, because then they get gorgeous and they make a giant guy. I guess I can Ghost Mourner, and that's kind of nice because they can't get back Zuijin. It just like keeps them off of a body, I suppose. But yeah, I think the real thing here is just can you use your hand traps to defeat your opponent's hand traps is the gist of it. Or to defeat your opponent's monsters, etc., etc. Ice Barrier, and then I'll activate Ice Barrier because I really want Gorgeous. Yes, please give it to me. Thank you. This is why I have Ice Barrier in this deck. This is exactly why I have Ice Barrier in this deck. I mean, you could summon Trish, but then you have to get lucky and hit my guys. Trish Zero? What? There's no way Trish Zero is a play here. There's like actually no way. I am so befuddled that that's what we're summoning here. So this says if this synchro summon card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card. So Trishula actually beats Trish Zero, which is very funny. Ha ha, double gorgeous. Very, very funny. Whatever, whatever. Um, this is okay though, because I get to go like this. I've also realized that one of the problems is I don't actually have a an on-tuner yet, but we will soon. 1 and 2 and 3 and 8. So the problem is I have 8. Um, is Brianak really the one? It might honestly just be Brianak, which is very funny to think about. But I think I just want Trish Zero out of here. Oh, right. I get this effect. Or, wait, what? Oh, well, I'm really glad that they wasted a Ghost Mourner on that. Because now I get to add anything to hand. Oh. Wait, I get to add the broken card. Hold up. Alright, check this out. Wins over Ice Barrier. I am so back. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. I've attributed 2 tokens and a monster. And I'm about to get from it this, this, and this. I'm just gonna Trishula, right? Do I just Trishula? Hmm. I think I just Trishula, yeah. Alright, Trish time. Royal Rare. Banish card from field. Banish card from grave. Probably Zuijin. And then banish a card from hand. Please a good one? That's a pretty good one. Yes! Let's go. All you need to hit is a good Trish. Trishula has been the bane of many players' existence from the dawn of when it came out. This card literally ruined a format. In Japan, they had a format called Trishula Hell because it was just a deck that would summon Trishula over and over and make your life miserable. Um, which has happened multiple times over the course of Yu-Gi-Oh. That's why this card was banned for for a good while. When it came back, people were still scared. They were like, do you really want to bring back Trishula? Is that what we're doing?" Not even entirely sure like um what was I gonna say? Not even entirely sure what or when Trish came back. All I know is that it's not a good time for anybody, except for the people who like Trishula, like me. Select card to add from deck to hand. If I had Gorgeous, is that worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. I get to go you. If they have infinite impermanence, they can use it here, I suppose. And then we send Mirror Mage. What do they have? I think I'll get Frozen Domain. Activate Gorgeous. I'm actually really confused what they could have. Because they've had a response for a while, but they haven't used it. Like, I think this is imperm. Oh, they just didn't imperm the Hexa. Okay. I mean, understandable. It would be quite a shame for you if I had anything here. So, I'm just gonna, don't mind me. Just summoning Speaker. Doing that. Special summon. Technically, I could get Crocodile Dragon here, but I'd figured Lancia is like more than enough. Lancia, Ancestral Dragon. If it's so ancestral, why didn't I see him before, eh? I just noticed my opponent's name is Beardman. Alright, Beardman, show me what you got. I will, in fact, activate Frozen Domain. Let's see it. Gotta be 2 Imperms, Lancia, and Frozen Domain. Can you do it? If the answer is no, that's too bad. Or they could just not play the game, I guess. That works too. Maybe their game plan is just sitting here until I get tired. I think that's like actually it. You know what? Wait, hold on. We're doing something. We're doing something. Okay. Discard an Ice Jade or Water Monster. Special summon this card. Special summon. Blah blah blah. Okay, understandable. But here's the thing. They might summon that, but we get to activate this, which can summon our good old buddy, General Ryo of the Ice Barrier. Activate an effect on field. I dare you. Look at this card. He's like the world's funniest floodgate. When your opponent's monster effect activated on the field resolves, they must discard 1 card or negate it. What? Uh. Huh. That's very funny that you would do that. You can return to your hand or shuffle into the deck an Ice Barrier you control and place it. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. Um. So check this out. We're gonna put back Ryo, and then return a card to the deck, which is gonna be their guy. And then we get to special summon. Wait, what? Oh, because of Lancia. Yeah. So we get to special summon 1. So we'll special summon Gorgeous. And then because Gorgeous is special summoned, I can then summon Ryo from what? A level 5 or lower. Okay, well, we have learned a lot today. But at least if this thing dies, we can search something. I don't know. End phase. A. All right, Beard Man, your time is up. I think we could just like win, right? We go speaker. It's one, and then activate. Get back speaker. I have the pleasure of being one of the few people that actually knew what these cards did before the new ones came out. So, what's the best way to damage? So, Changing is like fine, I guess. Changing. What? No. Activate. What? Can I not tribute tokens? Changing, I'm sorry. I didn't think I was going to be sacrificing you. If I knew, I wouldn't have done it. Alright, alright. At least we get to draw here. I'm like live throwing. This is like the easiest path to lethal, and I just can't find it. Coral Dragon. Activate. Grab Freezing Chains. Make Croco. Draw 50 bajillion cards. That is actually the amount that I'm drawing here. Canonically. It's better to draw with this one first and then this one. They don't have Ash Blossom, but you never know. So we draw one, then we draw three. This is probably game, but like just in case, you know? Use the effects? Absolutely. Yeah, this is enough. Okay. This deck finds lethal like nobody's business. I really appreciate it. Okay. Job's done. What's next on the chopping block? For once, I'm actually running out of water, which is a good thing, to be clear. Because sometimes I just forget to drink water during streams. Not today. No siree. Your opponent is choosing whether to go first or second. I wonder. Gee, I wonder. At least I have a lot of interaction. Hey, I do actually. Hold on. Hey, this is a great hand. This is a really good hand. Ghost Mourner, Droll. Banish 10 cards. Okay, well, I hope those cards are great because you are not adding more cards. I appreciate that Joel just says, like, nah, fam. You're not drawing nothing. What? I mean, if they just want to set, I'll take it, right? Like, I'm not complaining. Uh, Revealer. This is like, even if they imperm, it's totally fine. Yeah, like, this is whatever. The extra body that I get from this is nothing. It's just Hexa. The important part is that I'm getting this guy. And this searches probably freezing. I could get frozen domain. Hmm. Thinking what I want to do. I think I'll get freezing. Gosh, this is difficult actually. I don't think I can kill this turn. Not with the negation. So we go for you, add gorgeous, because he's so beautiful. Activate. Over here. Now you. Trying to think what's the best way to do it. I'm gonna activate you. Tribute gorgeous. I'll get 3 tokens. I honestly maybe shouldn't have gone for the entire amount. Um, but like it's probably fine. I can go like 6 like this. Into Lancia. Ancestral Dragon. Draw a card. Hmm. Does that do anything for me? No. Okay. Uh-oh. That is a problem. Um, is it really though? Because man, I guess I if I had just popped it. I didn't think more people would be playing Cobra is the thing. Hold on, what? If a monster special oh, I guess I could just activate it just to have it, I suppose. You can return to the hand or shuffle into the deck an ice barrier monster you control. Then you can place 1 card from the I guess that is something I can do. This is a really tough situation. I actually didn't think I'd be running into Great Old Cobra of all things. Here I am, though. Man, if I had not messed up and gone for Trish instead, that would have been so much better. Because Trish would have gotten rid of a card in their hand and their Great Old Cobra. Oh well. So this is Ice Barrier. They just play. They just play Cobra. Is that what's going on? Gimmer Adrian. Okay. But I could just use this, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter if you do that, because I'm not. This isn't like I'm not destroying or banishing you. Oh, but okay, yeah, I see what's going on. I could have actually prevented that with Ghost Mourner, I suppose. Hmm. I think if I stay alive, I should be good. But I have to actually stay alive to do it. Man, if I had just Ghost Mortared the Ice Jade, yuck. Gradle Impact doesn't do anything, I don't think. Battle phase, that's fine. I'll take a little bit of damage, but I have Speaker, so I should be good. I'm actually, you know what? I'm hype that someone's playing Gradles in the event. Because I think Gradle Ice Barrier is a very cool deck. We're going to summon Mirror Mage, a special summon Speaker. They actually have Ice Barriers. So this is just Ryo. Um, but this is like fine, right? Because I could just go Brionac. This says if this face-up synchro summoned card in its owner's control, but it's gonna not be under my control though, which is the annoying part. Hmm. It doesn't like do anything, right? I guess I gotta do it anyways though. The fact that it has Brionac stats is also like really sad. We'll do it. And then we will. Oh wait, this gets negated, right? I think I'm dead. Wait, what? Yeah, it gets negated anyways. All right. New rule. If they set a monster, I'm not attacking. I'm getting rid of it. Don't want to deal with the Great Oak Cobra again, because that is terrible. Can't believe I lost to Great Oak Cobra. That's on me, I suppose. That is on me. Look, how am I supposed to know that more than one person would go like, you know what I want to play? I want to play Gradles for this event. This is a deck from 2015. That's 9 years ago. Move on. I say playing a deck from 2011. Uh-oh. Do they go first? Because I have Regeki at least. Wins doesn't particularly do anything. Maybe I should only be playing one of this. That actually sounds probably for the best. Beautiful Tuna, or Beautiful Princess, rather. Go ahead. Do your worst. The good part about Beautiful or Beautiful Princess is I can, in fact, Ghost Mourner this. Does that stop their turn? Maybe. Do I still need a starter card? Absolutely. Uh-oh. All right. Regeki or bust, boys. Regeki or bust. This thing is going to carry us to the heavens because the other cards ain't doing nothing. Lifeless Leafish. If he's so lifeless, why is he there? Just standing, ready to fight. Wait, you're not a tuner. What are you going to do? Abyss Keeper? Okay. Special summon a fish from hand. Where are you going with this? Okay. Sis, whatever your name is. We'll take it. If this card is normal or special summon, add a fish monster. Alright. Understandable. Still no idea what they're going for, but I appreciate that they're trying something. I really need a good draw. I'll take out Winds of the Ice Barrier until it's at one because I don't actually think it's very good at more than one. Um, Even though the art style is fantastic and I love it. Look, that's Speaker and that's Judge. Oh, that's Judge. No one plays Judge because she's terrible, but Judge is there. Judge of the Ice Barrier is this card that came, I think, in the structure deck. She's a speaker's friend, or she's someone's friend, and she's kind of cute looking, I suppose. That's all I know about her because her effect doesn't do anything. I just saw them banish this fish to bring it back. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what this deck does, like at all. The only thing I know is that Regeki is gonna go pretty hard. At least I'm hoping. Keef, Merc of the Goatee, Pisicus, Moonlight of the Goatee. I'm pretty sure this was like a Japan card, right? They just took the Goatee concept and they were like, "Hey, what if we made like a pretty decent card for it?" And here we go. It's a decent card for it. Now I could be wrong. Maybe wasn't the Japan card, but there is a couple Japan Goatees. Um, so the story of this deck, for those who don't know, that this is actually a TCG archetype. So we actually got it from Konami in America. Um, what? What are we bringing back at this point? Like, how much more things do you have? I mean, like, look, don't get me wrong. You can bring back whatever you want. I'm just saying, there comes a point when I don't understand what's going on. Why are we bringing that back? What could be the reason for that? If a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, target. Oh, for no reason is okay. I'll take it. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a free win. They just literally spent like 50 minutes grinding their gears, and then just said, "Oh, guess I can't play." I don't know. I don't think they like messed up. I just think their board was gonna die to Regeki. Maybe they sensed that we had Regeki, and they were like, "You know what? You got it. Actually, you are going second." Well, color me surprised, and I forgot to take out the card that I said I was gonna take out. All right, understandable. Show me what you got, game. Bam, bam, bam. This is actually a way better hand, just because it's still got Regeki, but it's also got Hexa. We do appreciate Hexa. Um, Never mind. I no longer think Regeki is very good. Regeki no longer doing anything for us, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure they can't do anything though, because isn't this a quick play? What? What are we doing? This thing negates my cards usually. What are they doing with their cards? Did they just like misclick? Did they try to set it? I'm so confused. This is my second free win, guys. Just read your cards. Something was off, and then I realized you're actually moving. Congratulations on promotion to PNG tuber. Thank you. Yeah, before I was one PNGs, plural. Now I'm two PNGs, plural. So thank you. I actually, Toby sent me the way to do it, and I procrastinated for a little bit. Then I finally got around to it. I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty easy. No, yeah, I have movement now. I also got some more plans in the works, but those are hush hush, because they involve maybe graduating from this uh, PNG to another PNG. Don't tell anybody I said that. It's a secret to everybody. Am I going second again? I mean, I'm okay with it. It's just like why, dog? I just want to play my cards. Mirror Mage is a good starting card though. I can search. Do some cool stuff. This Ghost of Warner is gonna have to go pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. Uh-oh. Send a white sardine from deck to grave. And special summon this card. Understandable. Not gonna use Ghost Warner here because it doesn't make any sense. Oh, well, I can't use Ghost Warner against this anyways because it was normal summoned. I'm actually not entirely sure what this deck aims to do. It just kind of seems like it doesn't. Like it just kind of throws fish at the wall and then sometimes it works. Which is valid, you know, if that's your game plan. I'm just saying it's a little weird that you have to throw fish at the wall. Most people don't do that. So we what? Uh sure. Understandable. So, you know what I just realized actually is that Schiff is going to get a little wrecked cuz it gets summoned and then when it summons, I can Ghost Warner it and it's not the main phase yet, so he can't actually do anything with it. So it's now just negated. Nice deck. So now we go Medallion. Does this do anything? Once per turn at the end of the damage step, if you're white or a monster attacked, once per turn to level 8 or higher, fish, synchro, special summoned. Okay, nothing. Good. Select the card to add from deck to hand. So we want to add a Revealer, because then we can send Mirror Mage. We can actually send Ice Barrier, but I kind of like Ice Barrier conceptually here. What do they possibly have at this very moment in time? Well, I guess I could just activate Shift and then get negated. You know, that's fair too. Like, there's no hand trap here that interacts with exactly a normal summon monster, I don't think. Special summon from deck. I guess we can special summon Gorgeous, but that doesn't do anything, right? Because we're going to search Gorgeous anyways. So just one less body. Activate. What do you have? I'm like so confused. I mean, I guess they could just be like doing the timer thing, but come on. Do we just... Yeah, I guess it's just Gorgeous, right? Straight up. And activate. Grab Bro back. Special summon. Trying to think what's the best way to go about this. What? I mean, this is fine, right? Because like this doesn't do anything. Because they still don't have a quick tune. Oh wait, never. Hold on. If this card is banished, you can special summon it. Uh-oh. This is immediately a problem. You can target one face-up card in the field, banish it when it leaves the field. That's fine. You can special summon it. Okay, and then if this card is special summoned, immediately after this effect, draw, synchro summon a fish synchro. They don't have a fish synchro that deals with what I'm doing. Well, No, they don't, because then Mirror Mage can they have there's one that like pops attack position monsters. But that still doesn't do anything. Because it pops Revealer. Um but I can still just send Hexa and then get tokens anyway, so it's fine. And in fact that actually clears up my board, so it's very fine, in fact. I'm okay with this. Alright. Um that is your entire board. Oh, I guess it could be Goaty with Deep Beyond. Yeah, that's fine. What? Um, yeah, not much I could do about that, unfortunately. Hmm. All right. So let's do this. I might be a little cooked. I mean, I have Ice Barrier, which can get me gorgeous, but like I don't have anything to do with it. Like he just banished everything that I owned and loved and cared for, which is unfortunate. Man, Goaty also particularly plays around called by very well because they don't care about the grave that much. But I guess if I can live, then I should be fine. Uh, but can I? Yeah, special summon. I need like Hexa or even Mirror Mage doesn't do it, right? Because I have to tribute an effect monster. Yeah, it's a little tough. Banish 2, special summon. Yeah. This is a very steep cost, but I guess if your entire deck wants to be banished anyways, then it's like fine. I guess I could. No, I can't. Hmm. Can you find lethal? Target a face-up card in the field, banish it when you leave. What? Why are we doing that? What are you? Oh, yourself? Okay, understandable. Just cuz, for fun. If this card is banished, banish a fish monster from your graveyard. Add this card to your. Oh, okay. I see. It also banishes for cost, which is like it's very annoying. Actually, it's very annoying because then I can't chain called by to stop it. So we get Adamancipator, Risen Dragite. Okay. Well, this one's fine. Yeah. And Shift gets banished. Get back this guy. Okay, but we actually live. And then I can use you. And I don't care if Dragite negates it. Because what I actually want is the Grave effect. I guess I could have Ice Barriered the Dragite to make sure that he negated it, but this is fine. And I'll activate Ice Barrier. And I'll get Gorgeous. Add Gorgeous. Not the best card to have right now, but it's, beggars cannot be choosers, is what I've learned. And right now, I am definitely not in a position to choose. Is this once per turn? When an opponent activates a spell, trap, or effect while a water monster is engraved, negate the effect, activation, and destroy it. Hmm. Interesting. I just need like I don't know, something, I guess. I just need like the greatest draw in my deck, which is not Droll and Lockbird. Alright, alright, alright. Understandable. Man. Droll has been weird because it's very good, but like sometimes you'll just like top deck it and it's the worst card in the world. But I guess that's what you sign up for when you just have a bunch of hand traps in your deck. Wow. Goatee of the Deep Beyond is frightening. It's actually crazy. Um, because if they can set it up during your turn, like you just lose, right? Because I mean, look, they got rid of like all my cards. Yeah, just attack me. It's fine. Um, you could just. I don't have Mirror Force. You could just fight. Just fight me. Thank you. See, at least Volantin, unlike the Marincess player, didn't just keep me here for 5 years. They were like, you know what? I think your time is pretty valuable, Colgate. So, how's about I just finish you off with my gigantic thing that is definitely not a fish, but an abomination of the sea? What? You can target a fish monster. You can, yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's try not to go second for the fourth time in a row, actually. Uh, how much do I have? Not enough. And we get to go first. Nice. Just checking in on something here. All right. This is a hand that does things, even if they have interruption. Do you have infinite impermanence, maybe? A little a little impermanence, one might say. The answer is yes. But that's fine, because we have wins. So what we do here is pretty clear. We go summon speaker. We can go for this, but I think we just go for wins. And then we go confirm, confirm. We grab you and revealer, maybe. I could grab Zuijin just for fun. Because I don't really want to pitch my cards that I. Well, you know what? Actually, I do. I do, in fact, want to pitch the card that I have now, which is Ice Barrier. Activate. Discard. Special from deck. Hexa. Just for fun. And then we I don't want to do this. So here's the problem, right? I can activate this, tribute Hexa, and I get like a bunch of tokens. So I guess that's not necessarily a problem per se, because I'm about to pop off. Hold on, wait. We're kind of cooking. I feel like the problem with this deck is you literally just run out of monster spaces, which is very funny because that's the type of deck I love. Activate. We get Gorgeous. And then we activate Speaker. We actually didn't need to get Gorgeous there because of the fact that we can just get it now with the other thing, but that's fine. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is Ravenous Croco. We draw every single card that has ever been printed in the game. And you know what? We're even going to Ice Barrier just to get some targets out of the deck. Or one target out of the deck. Resolve. So we can actually get General Wayne. And then we can add General Wayne to the hand. And you get 3 draws, you get 1 draw. We end up with like 50 cards. Why I cannot summon General Wayne is beyond me. Oh, because it's a bad card. Okay, understandable. Wait, actually, I might be able to summon him now. Yeah. There we go. Grab you, just for extra interruption. We make you. We can actually put Wayne back, because of Frozen Trap thing. You know what? This deck kind of rocks. I'm not gonna lie. This thing can also summon from anywhere, which is very funny. So even if I draw the bricks like Warlock, it's still fine. I'm actually very happy with the way this entire situation has turned out. All right, Aturi, let's see what you got for me. What? I mean, that's fine. I can't really do anything about that, but... So, Time Tearing Morganite tells me that this is like Paleo, probably. Which doesn't bode well for me. But we're sure gonna try. Well, I guess they don't have that many cards yet. Okay. Understandable. Go search. What? Fluanderies. Uh-oh. But that's okay because I have Frozen Domain because I'm smart and I add this card to my deck. Robina. Well, ain't it just great for me personally? Oh, no. You are not activating that card. That's just not a card that you get to activate. Get that out of here. That's right. I don't want to deal with Fluanderies and the unexplored whatever. Hmm? Let's see. What do I want to grab? Probably like winds. Actually, no freezing chains because I have one. Makes Croco Dragon a bit bigger too now. Then we go Robina, which will get stopped by Imperm. Yeah, let's go. Sometimes all you need is a little Imperm. I mean, look, I drew 9 cards. I don't know what you expect me to. You expect me to not have Imperm? Like, No, of course I was gonna draw into it. I love this deck. I actually, I am just from today playing this. I'm like refinding my love for modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Um, because I cannot express to you how much I like Ice Barriers. They were such a bad deck for so long, and for Konami to do this and find a way to make them okay is like wild to me that they were able to do that. Okay, well this revealer this revealer has to um resolve, but we're sure gonna try. I actually think I lose Lightning Storm here because I'm gonna have a board. So we special summon. I guess we could special summon Mirror Mage. That's probably for the best, yeah. And then we can activate Mirror Mage. Is there a world in which I? No, I definitely activate Mirror Mage for sure, like 100%. I could be punished here, but there's no way, right? No, they don't have anything. Why would they have anything? All right, do that. And we go into Coral Dragon. And then you are going to grab Gorgeous. And Gorgeous special summon because I have tokens. Into Revealer because I need non-tuner access. And then we go like this. This looks very weird as an end board, but I think it's fine. Not only do I have Imperm and Ghost Mourner, but I also have this thing which shuts off grave effects, and this thing which is summoning guys. So it's just like multi-layered interruption, and I think that that is probably enough to stop anything that they want to do, really. So they imperm. What do they imperm? This guy. That's fine. Who cares? And then Hexa. So I'm gonna use my first interruption, which is this, to try to just end their turn, like straight up. I don't want them to find their own guy. Hopefully this just ends their turn. You can push some of this card from hand. Okay, understandable. Um, why can I not? Oh, there we go. Yeah, Ghost Mourner. And now they just have two tuners. Okay, well, there's one. Unfortunately, I am negated, but it is what it is. I guess I could have left, or I could have let Hexa go because I have Gorgeous, so that would have negated it. So that's the only thing that I feel like I messed up on, which was actually a pretty big mess up if you think about it. I don't care about Lancia that much. The reason why is because if they try to take care of my Lancia, then I will just bop them. So yeah, go ahead, attack my guy. Do it, do it, do it. You won't. That's right. Um. Oh, this called by is like literally the greatest card ever at the moment. So I'm gonna go Regeki, and then that kills their board, and then that guy triggers. Um, but then I activate called by to banish it, which does negate it. which makes my guy essentially a vanilla, but like that's fine. Is this guy a tuner actually? Oh, nice. Okay, well that's all that it took. Sometimes all you need is a good call by the groove. Not entirely sure what they were thinking with their play pattern, but I'm not exactly complaining either, I suppose. Altiris. Okay, understandable. Unchained. I've never actually seen that pet. Not gonna lie. Kind of spooky. Uh, this is not one of the greatest hands of all time, but we'll try to make it work. I do have Lightning Storm and Infinite Impermanence, so I'm sure we'll get somewhere. What? What is it? Oh, Rika Princess. Um, yeah, that's fine. That is also fine. Is it though? Yeah, it's probably fine. Hmm. I'll imperm this. Why not? Just have a nice imperm on the pedal. If anything, this card is pretty good, so might as well. And then we go for Dance Peon. Okay, I know this card. We're just gonna try to excavate plants. This card is crazy, by the way. If you don't miss every single thing, but that's just how it be sometimes. Lucky for me, I also have Lightning Storm, which I believe saves me from Princess, because it says when your opponent activates a monster effect while you control a Rika. Oh, a Rika monster only. Okay. Namely, this is not a Rika monster. So I'm actually going to Lightning Storm the back row. Because Dance Peon doesn't do anything. What? Huh? I'm not going to ask why you have that card. I'm just. Sure, man. Select the card to add from deck to hand. Maybe it is General Wayne, actually. Sure, why not? Just an extra body. Oh. Well, that's mean. Okay. I guess we'll do this. Activate into General Ryo. And just fight. Because I don't want to actually lose anything. So now if you want to activate effects on field, you will in fact have to pay for them. Which is not, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's like annoying a little bit, right? It's like it's a little annoying maybe, right? Okay, so Mudon. Special summon it from hand. What? Oh, I guess because I attribute one monster I control. Okay, well, goodbye, Ryo, I suppose. And what do you do? Add a Rika spell trap? Okay, fair enough. So now we have a problem, right? And that's the fact that Rika uh, Princess is there. Because now they actually have like a monster negate alongside whatever else they're gonna get from this. I didn't actually know every Rika was just water. Maybe is this just like water lily deck? I don't even know. Tribute one plant, Add a Rika. Then if you tributed a monster when you activated this card, add a plant monster with the same original level as that Rika monster, but a different name. Okay. That was me briefly talking into the water bottle there. Gotta keep hydrated while they combo my ass. Granted, I don't even know where this goes because I don't know Rika combo. I know exactly one Rika combo, but they don't have any cards, so I don't. What are they doing? Target a plant monster, add it to hand. This card is exceeds tributed. Special summon. Okay. Hmm. If a Rika monster you control is what? What does this do? Target a face of monster opponent controls. You can tribute one plant monster. Players can activate that face of monster effect on the field this turn. Then, if you tributed a monster when you activated this card, take control of that monster. That is unfortunate for me personally. You can special summon a rank 5 or higher. Then you can. Yeah, so this is really, really crazy for them. I mean, I guess I could do this. I'll try to play through it. I'm not too unhappy about this situation. Um, Teardrop the Rika Queen. That's the one. End turn. But I do get him back. So can you deal a bunch of damage? What? Are we just tributing that for the fun of it? Okay, well, we're just mega dead, right? Do we have anything that can stop this? I don't think so. Oh, I guess they negated it anyways, but... Wait, what? Why did we tribute our 4,000 attack monster? Do we get anything off of that? No? Okay. Optimal? Question mark? Optimal? Just a second. While they're comboing me, I'm gonna be back in just a second. And we're back. Um, they have somehow drawn 4 cards while I was gone, so that's fun. Man, I don't know. I feel I guess Droll was the deciding factor there, but I also could have maybe played that a little better. I'm wondering what they do here that's going to kill me because I don't know if they actually can. Like, what do they? I have 6,000 life points. That's more than most people. That's more than Yugi Moto for the entirety of the show's run. Ricochet is a problem. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can play around Ricochet. I guess specifically if I get the spell that revives, because then I can revive Mirror Mage. General Wayne is not is not great at the current moment, but we are trying. If Bro was just like an actual Cyber Dragon, it would be a lot better. But the problem is he's a little worse because you need an Ice Barrier monster to control. Target a plant. All plants become certain level. They become 4. But we've already gone through teardrop, right? Unless we play another teardrop, which we can. Nothing says we can't. We go Strenna into another teardrop. Yeah, it makes sense. Just to have it ready. So I guess the one thing that saves us as well is like Regeki. Um, that'd be kind of nice. Because their last card in hand is the trap. And if I go against the trap, I will just explode. But you never know. Maybe they're actually going to let me play the game. One could hope. What is this? What's going on? Kazanshi. If a monster is tributed, detach one material from this card, target a monster, and special summon it, negate it. Okay, cool. So I really, really, really need Regeki, is what you're telling me. That is not Regeki, but that is not nothing. So they can just take it. Yeah. Yeah, they got it, unfortunately. Because then they take it, and then even if I negate the Mudon, they still get the other effects. Um, I'll try to do a couple more. What am I at? I'm at 1300 almost. So I've already got all the gem stuff. I would like to get to the last level if possible. It's maybe not it's maybe not possible, but I am playing what I believe to be one of the best decks of the event, if not the best deck of the event. So we'll see. You are going second. Typical. I mean, that's a pretty good hand. Ghost Mourner, Regeki, Imperm. Don't mind if I do, dog. Don't mind if I do. I would appreciate it if this Hexa wasn't Hexa. Um, I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that. I know that's a Gradle. I know a Gradle when I see one. And you know what's the best way to get rid of a Gradle? Is Regeki. What? Huh? Why are we playing Botanical Girl? What is going on? We cannot be that down bad for plant searchers that we have to play Botanical Girl, right? Like that's just not what we're doing. We're gonna special summon Mirror Mage because we do need access to Mirror Mage. And then we go Gorgeous. Gorgeous effect for you. Sadly, I don't have the extra level. That's at well, no, that's true. I do not have the extra level. I can go you and you into you. Mirror Mage. Send Hexa. I wish there was like a water. I guess I could get like a Dragite. That'd be kind of nice. Just for these type of situations. Because I don't really care about making the fish guy. Like, don't get me wrong, I could make the fish guy. It just doesn't do anything, right? We'll do this into frozen domain. Yeah, like Dragite would be a lot better here. So I might just like craft that. It's probably not a UR, right? Right? Copium? This guy is just like, oh, if it gets destroyed, it comes back, which is fine. And then we'll draw. That is not the worst draw of all time. It's just like almost the worst draw of all time. At least we'll get some summons with Lancia, hopefully, unless they're playing Flu. But if they're playing Flu, I have Imperm and Frozen Domain. Wait, if a monster is special summon from the extra deck. Okay, never mind. Really bad card against Fluandereeze. What? What are we? Destroy attack position monsters. That is fine. Because I float into Trish, anyways. And also, this guy floats too. So, um, we're going to activate just both of these effects. I will banish Hexa, I guess. And then this thing triggers. So we're going to summon Trish, which hand rips. Wait, I just realized. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I knew it. I missed the Trish activation timing. I needed to summon Trish as the last thing to happen because Trish can miss timing. Uh-oh. That is unfortunate for me. I will negate this. I guess I still have Frozen Domain if anything, but like this is still very annoying that I messed that up. End phase. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. And another Imperm. So I'm gonna Warlock of the Ice Barrier just cause fun. Wait, I can Zuijin. Take the level. And then I do this. Grab you. Oh yeah, this thing is a tuner. I forgot. That's so funny. No thank you. Activate. We will grab Mirror Mage. What? Oh, because it's a tuner, right? I keep forgetting. Ravenous, Croco, we draw one, I guess, which is fine. You would use Trish in various non-Ice Barrier decks. Yes, that is correct. Trishula was used in a lot of decks. Well, I personally would like Trish in a lot of decks. But that's because I'm a Trish fan. It didn't actually see that much play like in modern day, but like now it's gonna be everywhere where you see Ice Barrier. So that's kind of nice. Do I want to do anything with this? So this has a level 4 or lower, which is not great for me. Winds doesn't do anything. Medallion, I don't control an Ice Barrier is the problem. Hmm. I actually don't know. Maybe I will just get Ice Barrier. Hmm. All right. Well, let's battle. I mean, it's a lot of damage. Is it enough to win? I don't think so. Well, wait, hold on. Nope. Barely not enough. We've got Imperm and Ice Barrier. What? Once during your end phase, reveal 3 with different names or destroy this card? Yeah, sure. I have 3. Show? Yeah, of course. I have literally 3 of them. All 3 of them things. I think they do that so that you're kind of like forced to play an Ice Barrier deck. It's very funny the way they set it up. Um, that's fine. Hmm. I'm just gonna hope that this ends their turn, honestly. So they can't Rika pedal. Maybe I shouldn't have said Ice Barrier. Now if I think about it, you know. Wait, that was all they had. Let's go. I guess what did I expect from the deck that played Botanical Girl, I suppose. Is it even worth sitting on an infinite imperm to use the column effect, or do you pretty much always place it regardless? I think the column effect is nice, especially in Master Duel. People will play around it though because it's very clear. So I don't actually like put too much stake in it, but it can come up, especially if they already have cards that are on that zone. You could just like place imperm down. Only thing is, then you risk playing into their imperm, which is kind of funny. Dragite is a UR. Never mind. I will not be. I will not be getting Dragite. Well, maybe I should. I mean, it's like 30. Dragite's like a good card. Maybe I should. I probably will. But yeah, I think always set your imperms. Also because you can't really use imperm um, outside of when it's on the field. Like if you control cards or if you don't control cards, then you can use it from hand. So I think it's always nice to have it in the middle just in case they forget about it. It's definitely more common in paper play. Oh, I'm going first. This might be a little worrying that they made me go first, but sure. Revealer. Raw. Discard. We'll summon Hexa. And you. Card to add to hand. I would love to add a bunch of these cards, but it's got to be gorgeous. We'll just use Hexa to send this guy. It's like a nice little bonus. I don't even think it's very good, but it is what it is. And then we get back this guy. Now we go for Lancia. Hmm. This is where Dragite would also be nice, but alas. Well, actually, you know what? I just realized something very funny. I have wins. Um, Here's the funny part about wins of the ice barrier. You could tribute all of these guys. Do I even want to tribute that? The answer is sure. Yeah, yeah. It's just a summon 3 from deck. It's a little stupid. That card is it's a little dumb. I'm sorry to my opponent. I think it is a dumb combo. Yo, wait, I'm gonna get the Mako Tsunami thing for it. Should that be the goal? That might be a little too far for the goal. Because I'm actually not sure how much longer I'll be playing. I know it's 11 o'clock for me. Um, what? Huh? Did no one tell me there was a fabled pet? I'm going to the shop. I'm going to the shop. I don't care. Skillish. They should have had Nibiru. If they had Nibiru, um, I would have still summoned something. But it is very funny that yeah, Nibiru basically outs your entire deck. This is not a great hand, but it is a hand. So let's grab. They saw one ice barrier card. They were like, you know what? I'm okay. I appreciate the free points, I suppose. Okay, okay, hold on. This is an emergency thing. Because I did not know they had a fabled pet at the shop, and I need it. So we're getting it. Pack. Accessories. Where you at? Where you at? What? Where is it? They had it, but but they had it. Hold on. Should have had Regeki. Honestly, so true. Do synchros exceed etc. count as special summons for stuff like Nibiru? Yes. Every Nibiru's counts every single summon. So no matter what type of summon you try to do, you'll get Nibiru for it if you don't respect it. I am so lost. Why do I only have these mates? Why can't I have the? Hold on, I'm actually gonna look this up. Fabled mate, Master Duel. That was Chawa. Like I know that was Chawa. Do I have to like Chawa? Uh, what? Deluxe mates, limited time mates. It's not even a limited time mate. Where? Fabled Chawa, Master Duel mate. I saw it. I s- Oh, hold on, wait. Hold on. I think I see it. I think I see what we have to do. Chat. Gotta go to the solo gate. There's a fabled solo gate. Where is it? Terminal World. The Ally of Justice Alliance was formed to fend off invasive creatures from outer space. Use the power of unity that transcends tribal boundaries to exterminate the oncoming worms. We're gonna play this. Wait, I've already played this. Yeah, I've already played this. Um, I just have to clear the scenario. So this is where each tribe developed their own Ally of Justice weapons and sent them off to war. The weapons initially performed as expected. So this is when they were fighting the worms. And there were four tribes that tried to build weapons to fight the worms. They were like an invasive species that killed everybody. However, after a certain period of time, they became ineffective. Why? This is because the worms even adapt to those weapons. Worms evolved to withstand extreme temperatures upon exposure to the ice barrier's freezing gust of Ally of Justice Unknown Crusher, and Flamvel's flames of Ally of Justice Rudra. Ally of Justice Colossalus, created by Mist Valley, specialized in ambush from the skies. However, the invaders acquired the ability to camouflage, deceiving the Mist Valley weapons. Even the slashes of Ally of Justice Thousand Arms developed by X Saber were countered. Species with impenetrable, hardened skin, and ones that could divide and regenerate appeared. The Alliance initially pledged allegiance to overcome the existential crisis together. However, the original dispute was unresolved, and differences of opinion and disorganization among the tribes had flared up once again. If this continues, they are sure to lose. To counteract the invaders, they had to truly unite. Otherwise, what is the alliance for? The four tribes put aside their past ruts and decided to truly cooperate with each other. Ice barriers, Mist Valley, Flamvel, and X-Saber. And so each of the engineers of each tribe analyzed the pros and cons of their weapons, as well as the worm's characteristics. They needed offensive and suppressive power in close combat, defensive capabilities in brawls, maneuverability against long range targets, and mass production through standardization. Which sounds very funny. It's like, and also mass production through just the standardization process, as it were. combining the best of their technologies. An amazing weapon was born, equipped with everything necessary. Ally of Justice, Catastor. This card was the one good Ally of Justice that ever existed. Well, there's another one that's like okay, um, but this card was like great. This is like one of the best synchros of its time. As a result of their efforts, a weapon that was a masterpiece, never seen before, was complete. As soon as its performance and reliability were proven, mass production began. This will greatly help the tribes on the front lines. The worm invasion intensifies with each passing day. Battles spread across the continent. It was a battle with no end in sight. However, the unity of the Ally of Justice was becoming a symbol of great hope for the tribes on the planet. Why do Flamvels get a whole synchro and everyone else gets a normal summon normal monster? Well, because Flamvels are cool, um, but also you right. So there is a Gotham synchro, but for some reason they just like don't show it off in the story. Like technically, well, so here's the thing: Ice Barrier synchros are like the ones that they keep locked away. So the generals are the bad ones that no one played ever. The synchros are the good ones, competitively speaking. But it's very funny that they're the ones that are like locked away for being good. I guess in that way it made sense. The mechanical life form is Genex, utilizing natural energy, secretively working to better the environment. When the planet is engulfed in conflict, they too are drawn in. It's basically Wally. Let's see what you got. Mechanical beings in sync. There were beings that lived disconnected from other tribes and civilizations for a long time. Their name is Genex. They are mechanical beings with the power to control energy from nature, such as water, fire, and wind. They humbly use their power to improve the natural environment, as if to heal the planet itself. The Genex were shrouded in mystery, as few of the tribespeople that inhabited the planet even knew they existed. What is their purpose? How long have they existed on this planet? Some of the engineers of the Ally of Justice witnessed their power and started to secretly observe them. Meanwhile, the fight between the Ally of Justice and the Worm Invaders was ever increasing in intensity. Weapons, including Ally of Justice Catastor, were deployed to battlefields across the land and had achieved a certain level of success. But, with the emergence of large specimens, such as Worm Aerokin and Worm Illidan, their momentum was beginning to wane. Not only the Ally of Justice engineers, but also the soldiers fighting on the front lines foresaw the battle getting bogged down. Ally of Justice engineers worked to break out the status quo and conducted various technological developments and studies. But then, a message arrives from the person in charge of surveying the Gen X. The Gen X and Worm have begun battling one another. If these are just mass produced weapons, why can't we put 15 copies in the extra deck? Ha! True. That's actually true. They are mass produced. Just give me 15 catasters, I'll do it. I have seen worse extra decks. The Gen X and Worm have begun battling one another, which is very weird because the Gen X don't actually like battling, but I guess they'll do it if they have to. Practice. So they teach you how to use archetypes. I don't actually know what the ins and outs of Gen X is because, like, right now, they got a card that was crazy broken. Um, Back then, they didn't have good cards. They had one good card, this one right here, Undine or Undine. This deck features a synchro summoning process that combines a Gen X tuner with a monster of a predetermined attribute, other than the tuner, to take advantage of the effects, such as Hydrogenics, and cards such as Gen X Allied Triarms. Triarm. Singular. You get credits and deck building stuff for doing these quests. Yeah, usually you get gems. I'm gonna get my Chawa Mate, which is gonna make my life complete. Use the effect of Gen X monsters to your advantage and win the duel. I believe you get 200 gems per like regular solo mode completion. The aim will be to summon Locomotion R Gen X on your second turn. On yours, you gotta wait one turn for it. That's too good. Let's use the first turn to make preparations. Let let's hold on there, Bucko. You think we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh today? We gotta prepare for this synchro summon. Hold up. First, summon Jinx Ally Changer. Next, we'll activate Double Summon, which double summons a monster. You are able to normal summon again. So we'll do Gen X Controller. Wait, can I summon the other one? Yes, thank you. You have a Gen X tuner and a non-tuner monster. The objective is to synchro summon Geogenix. To synchro summon Geogenix, an Earth monster is needed. So Gen X Ally Changer can change his thing. You're still streaming. I thought you were long gone. No, I'm still here. Hi. Hello. Thank you for popping in, Shmi. Appreciate you doing that. How's it going? Gotta go Earth. I may do some of these and make decks in Master Duel again. Do it. It's fun. Especially when there's events going on. You get so many gems, like so many. You see how literally the event says you can get like 3,000 gems, which is like a crazy amount. You're good. Nice, nice. Glad to hear. Yeah, I don't actually. I wasn't planning on streaming much longer, but then I saw that I could get a Fabled mate, and I was like, well, that sounds better than not having it. So now end the turn and watch what the opponent does. Gen X is so bad. They're like, hold on, man, hold on. Yeah, I think you're getting a little too ahead of yourself there. Building a board? What is that? We can't have you going all crazy wild. Well, what's going on? Nothing. Okay, fair. All right. So now that we've gotten to our second, the opponent used a combo to inflict major damage. Let's fight back by synchro summoning Locomotion Argenix. First, normal summon Jenks controller. The one problem that I have with the solo mode is that it doesn't actually teach you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Chemister to change the attribute of Geogenix to dark. So you can see that these cards are not they're not peak of the Yu-Gi-Oh ladder in terms of effects. Let's synchro summon Locomotion Argenix. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. This card is pretty good. He's a change of heart. Forever, I guess. So give me your monster. Allows us to take control of a face-up monster. Gimme. It's mine. And now you die. So that's the thing. Gen X actually got recently really good cards, specifically one that lets them normal summon basically as much as they want on their turn. It's very funny, as long as it's not negated. Um, so cards like Locomotion Argenix, they even have like a way to summon it on your opponent's turn. So it's kind of neat. Um, I don't want to use the loner, so I think I'm just gonna use a regular deck. You know what? Actually, let's just use Amazonas for fun. Why not? You are going second. Thank you. Appreciate that. Uh, this is good enough. Okay. Worm Dimicles. Yep, that's worms for you. I love was it Hidden Arsenal? Yeah, I love Hidden Arsenal, Terminal World stuff. The cards just don't they just don't do anything. Like, hey, this if this gets flipped, it gets 300 attack and defense. Wouldn't it make more sense if it had more defense so it could actually live being flipped? Wouldn't that be nice? Let's get Secret Art. because then we can fusion summon. We activate Spiritualist. Return to the hand this thing. And activate. And Amazoness Call to get the other one. Amazoness and Nibiru is in the preview. Look, that Nibiru is my best card in my Amazoness deck. You don't understand what I have to go through to win with this deck, which is why I don't which is why I don't use it anymore. Clearly, um, but hey, we're gonna try. At least against the worm deck, we should be fine. I think we'll be okay. Um, Pendulum. So the cool part about the Amazoness pendulums is that they're actually not that bad. So we're gonna go you. Gonna fusion summon you. I actually should have probably done that from the hand. Yes, because that's free. That like comes back or something. Activate you, and then target you. And then you activate. We get Baby Tiger. He's just a little babby. Can I make anything else? Can attack all monsters. I can't believe I can't kill this turn. Like, there's no way, right? I don't think I can. um, I guess I can use Augusta. They can make a second attack during each battle phase. I guess I could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make Augusta. We'll do you and you. Maybe I can win because Augusta does hit twice. And then what do? Special summon an Amazoness from deck. Okay, no, we actually do win. Hold on, we cooked. Yeah, I could Ash Blossom you in solo. Wouldn't that be so funny? They're just like, actually, you know what? Here's the thing. I think they should be able to. I don't see a reason why my CPU opponent in solo mode can't just be like pretty good. You know what I mean? What does this do? Targeted Amazoness and Grave Attitude. He's dead anyways. Doesn't matter. Wait, I thought I could attack twice. Wait, hold on. Have I been baited? I think I win anyways, but oh, exact. Nice. I think that the game should make it harder for you. And I know that they want new players to play the game. But there's an easier way to do that rather than creating this expectation of what Yu-Gi-Oh is when it actually isn't that. Do you see what I learned about Gen X here? That's never gonna come up anywhere. Like just not even remotely. But we are gonna get Gen X controller icon. I think this is where I get the gems. Yep. So you get gems here, and you can get like you can get a mate. It's a Gen X mate. It's kind of nice. Do I get anything for this? Just some whatever orb water. Sure. That's for opening the gates. They expect me to use loner decks, and that's fine. But like, ugh, you know what I mean? I guess they do want to go through the lore of the bad decks as well, but it is what it is, I suppose. The purpose of the Gen X is still unknown. However, it is a fact that the Gen X have started their own fight against the worms. Some of the engineers of the Ally of Justice analyzed the behavior of the Gen X in the following way. The Gen X were originally acting to improve the planet's environment. The worms must have been recognized by the Gen X as an invasive alien species that is destroying and polluting the environment. That must be why they're taking action to eliminate them. The attention of the engineers was focused on somehow incorporating the Gen X's power as an ally of Justice force. After a meticulous investigation, a means of communication was established via Gen X controller. Their ability of harnessing the power of nature to create energy and eliminate their enemies was gradually deciphered. Thus, The research took a leap forward, and they were eventually recognized as part of the Ally of Justice forces. Later, the Gen X were manipulated by the engineers and utilized as a weapon of great power. Preparations for a major operation against the worms was steadily underway, regardless of whether the mechanical beings wanted to participate or not. They didn't. They really didn't. They hate war, they hate conflict, but the Allies of Justice really, really wanted them to help, because otherwise the planet would be doomed. Are you sure you want to go to the store? I don't. I don't actually. The Sword of Will, the Sealed Deed. So this is, I guess, where I get the Chawa mate. So we'll go through a couple of these. The Sword of Will, X Saber. X Saber, by the way, was the only deck from the entirety of the Allies of Justice, all four of them, that were actually good, which is very funny. Man, Hidden Arsenal lore just hits different. The Sword of Will, X Saber. Invasive creatures called worms have come drifting through space, eating other stars. An alliance of justice called the Ally of Justice was founded to kill them. The four groups at the heart of Ally of Justice, disciples of the mighty ice dragon, the Ice Barrier, rulers of a hazy valley, the Mist Valley, burning everything clad in flame, the Flamvel, and the former mercenary group, the X Saber. As the war against the worms progressed, X Sabers were put in a pinch. Some worms became smarter, and instead of attacking in numbers, formed swarms that coordinated their attacks. Many were wounded by the mobilizing enemies, and many elite fighters were injured in battle. Some went right back into battle with machine prostheses before their wounds even healed. I guess, in fact, Pashul did do that. To turn the tide of battle, a new strategy was needed. Ex-Saber leader Commander Gotham's Swordsmaster was building a new strategy while comparing the past with the now. This is the X-Saber base. The X-Sabers have an altar that imbues their weapons with great power. He is reminded of the owner of a single sword that has been struck into the ground there. The sword belonged to Gotham's, however, it once belonged to another individual. Long before the attack of the worms, an age where each of the groups were feuding for power, there was a mercenary group, X-Saber, that was founded by one man. The man at the center of it was X-Saber Souza. This guy is a wacko. There's no way they made a card called Commander Gotham's. Got him. Yeah, that's the guy. He's Gotham's. It's actually, there's a lot of cards with him in the name. There's like Gotham's Emergency Call, Gotham's whatever, whatever. It's very funny. They made Goaty. They did, in fact, they made Goaty pronounced fish. They did do that. And that was Konami of the USA because they know how to have fun, which is also why they banned Maxi. He cut down many enemies with his two swords. His skill was highly regarded by others. There were many drifters who did not have land or family to protect. They all threw themselves into battle with him to survive the war. Gotham's was one such drifter. Gotham's thought more highly of Souza than anyone else. The strength and charisma to lead the crude and fearless mercenaries. On the other hand, Gotham's also saw Souza's shortcomings. He was wild and ruthless, and did not hesitate to sacrifice men for victory. Even as a group formed for survival, there are times when you must care about the conditions of these soldiers. As soon as Gotham's joined the mercenaries, he did his best to display his worth to the group. He became Souza's right-hand man, and took on the role of connecting Souza to his men. The aggressive Souza was able to create such a powerful army, not only because of his absolute power, but also due to the tenacity of Gotham's acting as buffer and shaping the organization. The group needed these two things to maintain balance. However, Gotham's contribution to the group leads to its splitting off between ones that followed Souza and ones that are loyal to Gotham's. Gottoms was a loyal second in command to the aggressive Souza. More and more people started to regard him as their leader. Some have even openly spoken to him to lead the group instead of their reckless leader. What will happen to us if we are divided as a group in the midst of this war? The smaller factions will be eaten alive and soon disappear. However, Gottoms barely tolerated Souza's temperament, but Souza's powerful spirit and commitment to lead the group into battle was something he admired. The two factions seemed calm on the surface, but the dissent only grew over time. If this were to continue, it would spell disaster. While tensions grew higher within the group, an incident occurred. During a mission, Souza disappeared. Gottoms and his men looked for him, but found only one of his swords. The blade was still sharp, and there were no other signs of battle in the area. In other words, he left one of his sword and disappeared without a trace. With no clues to find, Gottoms abandoned the search. He was faced with another big decision. How can the group survive without Souza, its spiritual pillar? And thus he became the leader. Sacrifice men all the time. I'm sure you do, Shmi. I actually, funny enough, um, I think they hit it out of the park with Xaber Souza because just as in lore he sacrifices his men, um, the card Xaber Souza sacrifices other creatures you control or other monsters you control to gain effects. It's really cute. He's not good, but he's really cute. I love X. X Sabers are so cool. They're honestly one of those decks that you just like when you play, you just have a good time. Wait, please tell me I get to do. Oh yes, look, this is XX Saber Gottoms. He's Gottoms, but he's synchro. They're notable for their battle-related effects. Fall Troll is a crazy card, really bricky but really crazy. So here's the thing, and I play a scripted match that's shorter than the lore scenario. This is true. They actually, what's funny is like the lore in a lot of the other stories is like pretty short, but because this is dual terminal, it's actually like really in depth. Use the effect of your X Saber cards to win the duel. So here's the thing with this funny little deck is that sometimes you just spam the field. This is actually one of the first decks I think that had like a field spamming capability. Fall Troll, if you control two, you can just summon him. And then we can synchro summon good old Souza. And then Fall Troll can actually bring back one of your monsters that is currently in the grave. So we bring back Airbellum, Airbeezy. And then we go for XX Saber Gottoms. The one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend. You have built up an imposing field. Let's proceed to the battle phase. So do you see how much different this was than the Gen X thing? I summoned two synchros in one turn, and I had half of the cards to do it. Please attack with a monster. I don't know why that made me laugh. Please attack with a monster. We beg. Nice. You know what? I actually don't mind using the X Saber. I think they are very fun. They're one of those decks that if you actually, I mean, they're very old. Wait, wait! They give me Rescue Cat. It's so over. It's so over. I have Rescue Cat. The only bad part is, I don't actually have spells for Monk, and Rescue Cat is gonna die, or my creatures are gonna die if I summon them. But that's okay. We'll just get these two guys, one and two. We can actually go. Oh, well, I mean that's a little funny, right? Just like a little bit. But this thing, if this card is sent from your side of the field to the grave, so I want Goyo. I thought Rescue Cat was banned at some point. It was. And then they made it balanced-ish. I mean, it still summons two monsters. The problem is now their effects are negated. So their effects used to not be negated, which is insane because you could summon, for example, two Airbellums, hit your opponent in the face, and then that's that. You profit. Do I want any of these guys? Not necessarily. I'll just do this. Actually, you know what? I kind of want Airbellum. Yeah, let's get him. Goyo is fine, but I want to have at one with the sword live. Oh right, Dark Soul. Yeah, give me Faltrell. Fun fact about Dark Soul. He's erotic because it says here during the end phase, if this card is sent from your side of the field to the graveyard, add an X Saber monster from your deck to hand. Um, this triggers once, exactly once. But there was a period of time where it did not trigger exactly once. It triggered multiple times, as many times as you could get this thing into the grave and bring him back. So sometimes X Sabers would just get like three, four searches at the end of the turn. Very, very funny stuff. And you grab you just for fun. And then we go Fall Troll. What's funny is I actually shouldn't have done what I just did because there's no tuners that I currently have access to. That's okay. Sometimes you clog your board and accomplish nothing. Why did I bring Airbellum to my... I'm never gonna get rid of this thing. I'm never gonna get rid of this thing. I actually can't get rid of this thing. They're gonna just burn slowly. This is like a problem. I guess I could have attacked the other thing, but wait, hold on. They're actually battling. Let's go. All right, now that we have a clear field, we can do some stuff. So what we do is we actually go Rescue Cat here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we go Rescue Cat, activate, and then we grab both Airbellums in the deck. We go for the Lady Hyunlei. Hyunlei is just essentially Harpy's Feather Duster for three. She just destroys three back row. You better use it if you can. Oh yeah, so fun fact. You get to bring back your like any X Saber card, which includes your opponents. So X Saber mirrors would devolve into who can actually Gotham's emergency call better. X Saber format was probably not a great time for those who played into it. What do I want to do here? Stardust. Kind of want to Gotham's. Dark Strike Fighter, I definitely should do. Tribute a monster. Inflict damage. I would like to do this, please. Dark Strike Fighter was a banned card because you didn't have to do it during main phase 1, so you could attack with it, and then you can actually use the effect. And at that point, you can see why it may be a little troublesome when you can just do that. I would like to activate you. And then you. Oh yeah, the one synchro that doesn't actually require tuners or doesn't require only non-tuners. There's one tuner and then one plus earth monster, so you can make it with multiple tuners. It's very, very odd the way they set it up. I still can't get over the Pashul, but yeah, it is what it is. Wait, what? Huh? When this card is selected, tribute another. Well, thank you. What? Another Saber? This is I never knew this card had this effect. I quite literally never knew this card had this effect. What? Excuse me? This is like I'm having a revelation here. I like legitimately never thought that Galahad had this thing here, or never considered the fact that this is a saber monster, so he could distribute it. That's so funny. That's one of the bad ones. I think we just like win here. Um, Activate, bring back you. Can I like summon anything that like deals with this stuff? Sadly, not really. It's like I can make that guy, but that didn't do anything. Um, Dark Strike Fighter, Tribute itself, etc., etc. I should not have attacked that. Wait, oh, rabbit. Alright, we'll kill the rabbit. That's victory. I think we'll just do this goal and then we'll end it here because I do have to finish doing the laundry. I actually went way longer than I thought, but it's been real fun, honestly. Doing the solo mode at the end was a good time. The impact of losing Xavier Souza was immense. But they fought together and went through good and bad times together. If this group were to fall apart now, more would die. So Gotham's assumed leadership of the group that Souza left behind, to polish what Souza had built and pass on the group to the next generation. Later, Gotham's became the new commander of the mercenary group X Saber, a band of mercenary ruffians. We must transform into a band of swordsmen that work together to improve our skills and fight with spirit. Gotham's was determined. He nominated 10 elite swordsmen, each in charge of leading a handful of soldiers that wins and leaves no one behind. Some left the group due to these reforms, but Gotham's didn't blame those who did. Many decided to stay, and thus the group was reborn. With Gotham's in command, Xavier Urbellum took his side. Fun fact, did you know this guy is Xavier Wayne? And if you may notice, there's actually an ice barrier general called Ice Barrier General Wayne. That's all I'm going to say. With these talented soldiers, Xavier grew to become the largest on the continent. He established a base and even rules over the entire region. There were times in the past when we had to remobilize due to the change in battle. Same can be said about now. They developed new tactics and techniques to resist the worms that have evolved to become more organized on top of their strength. Gotham's handpicked a selection of elite agents once again. He urged his soldiers to use equipment with the newest technology and planned coordinated attacks, using skills cultivated in the Alley of Justice. Some of the 10 elite soldiers had been a part of the group, some had joined anew, but all were the best in the field. The two X's work together in battle. The two X's multiplies the power of X. We're suddenly doing algebra, folks. To push this idea forward, Gotham's changed the name of the group to XX Saber and confronted the worms. Thus began a new battle of those who inherit spirit of the sword. And that's why X Sabers are pretty cool. All right, before we wrap up, I guess I can open up the legacy tickets we got. That's kind of nice. We only have Naturia and Fabled to deal with. I actually have a Naturia deck, so I'm excited to get into that at some point. Um, let's go shop, and then we'll go to pack, Secret pack, bonus pack, free pull. Is that Shadal? What the heck? Why do we just have a Shadal thing? Hey yo, hold up. We got Construct. Wait, I might play this deck. Card card's crazy. Alright, give me something nuts. Or just Majestic Star Dragon. Sure, why not? Legacy packs. We have a bunch of those. Colossal Fighter's not bad. He is a card that one might play 10 to 15 years ago. That's a lot of URs. Are they playable? Nope. A Yo, draw Fate, and card of Fate. Got a lot of Fate. Finally. Dice Dungeon! Wait, I actually want this card for Morphtronics. That's like really useful. Land flipping. Gotta get into real estate. All right, well, that was a great time. I had such a good time both using Ice Barrier, which I like more than I hoped, even, which is great. Um, and then as well with doing the solo mode. One day I'll get Chawa. Next, you know what? Next stream that we do for Master Duel, whenever it happens, I'm just gonna clear the solo mode, get Chawa, and then I'll be a happy camper. But thank you so much for everyone who stopped by. Um, I almost, like I said on Twitter, I think I mentioned it, where I almost didn't stream today. Um, but some plans fell through. Because my dad got sick, so got to reschedule the little family meetup there. But it did mean that I could do this. Probably the longest stream that I've done. I don't even know. But anyways, thank you all for stopping by, and I hope you have a good one. Bye bye, everybody.